Hey guys, Base Shogun here, and today we have an awesome Marvel Legends review for you. This time it's the Marvel Legends Hydra 2-pack featuring HYDRA SUPREME and Arnim Zola. So this pack was a little bit tough for me to hunt down for a decent price. I found it a few towns over. The guy shipped it to me. I'm $72 Canadian all in, and I think that's extremely fair. I would pay that in a heartbeat for this pack. So part of the reason why this pack's a little bit tricky to get is the only other way to get this Arnim Zola figure there. It's the same mold as a 2012 Marvel Legends line, and he was the Build-A-Figure featured. Now, I'll put a picture of the wave up right now. And, you know, as you can see, these are very, very outdated figures. Arnim Zola himself would be very small for current Build-A-Figure standards if you're pumping, you know, possibly hundreds of dollars trying to get all these, or go through the nightmare of parts hunting. But we have them here, and I can't wait to get them unboxed and take a look at these two villains. So guys, let me ask you, if you play Marvel Snap, what deck are you using? I'm using Discard, and you know what? It's really slapping. I'm trying to push as many Infinity tickets as I can, but you know what? Let me know. All right, guys, let's get right into the review. Hail Hydra, and like, comment, and subscribe. We make collector-focused content all the time. All right, guys, let's get these bad boys out of the box. Okay, let's do this. Time for the big reveal. There we have them, guys. And first thing I'm noticing is I really like the golds on these. I think they look super cool. And this Hydra Supreme's a really unique figure. You know, I'm not too big on Captain America. I like the villains. He's a bit plain for me. Sorry if any Captain American fans are watching this. But, you know, this is a cool way I can incorporate him into my collection, and it's actually a figure that I like. All right, guys, I'm going to get these guys out of the plastic packaging, get them on the turntable, and let's see what we're working with. And we have them out of the packaging here. We'll first go over Arnim Zola there, and I think that looks super cool, man. I love the evil face there. The gold is working. His little head there. I do like the paint on here. The cuffs there are done very well. Nice little symbol on the back there. The boots have a little outline there. And now he does come with an alternate head. There you go. As well as a controller there. That's one of his other accessories. And he can hold it in his left hand. Just simply push it in there, and there you go. For articulation, he does have 360-degree arm movement. He does have elbow bend. Mine's very stiff. He does have an upper bicep swivel on both sides. Wrists do rotate. He has absolutely no movement of the leg back that way. He's got an okay kick. It is off to the side. Knee bends, and he does have a rocking ankle. However, he's not the most stable, and this figure does feel, you know, a little bit dated. You know why? Because it is. They've repainted it and re-released it. Now, for Hydra Supreme there, he does have 360-degree arm movements, elbow bend, wrist swivel, wrist goes in and out. His head can move up and down. Leg, he's got quite a good range of motion back. Pretty good kick out, but again, yeah, you kind of have to turn it just due to the way this leg system's set up. And I gotta say, this guy's super loose. This is loosey-goosey here. The elbow doesn't feel great to bend at all, so I think I'm gonna stop fiddling with it there. And he does come with this kind of corrupted Captain America shield, which I think does look very nice. And to get his shield on, guys, it does have a wrist clip there, and you can simply clip it on, move it to the position you would like, and then you're ready for some posing. So yeah, I don't know if it's just my copy, but these guys are definitely gonna be a display only once I'm done this review. I'm a little bit worried about the health and longevity of this HYDRA Supreme, just how all the joints feel. And you know what, Arnim Zola feels okay. They just have kind of dated movement mechanics, and I find those, like Toy Biz, can lead to breakage. I'm just gonna quickly mention that he does also have a pretty generous ab crunch joint as well. So normally I'd have these guys going around on the turntable, but HYDRA Supreme is having some major stability issues, and took a tumble once already, and I don't know if the plastic can take a second one. So we're gonna keep them stationary here right now. And if you're wanting to do some army building, there's how they look with a Madame Hydra figure. And I do wish the light wasn't blurring Arnim Zola's face so much, but here you can see I'm in the very early stages of army building Hydra, and you know what? I think they do look really, really good together. But I will say all three of these Hydra figures feel very not good to move around and stuff. So we've taken a look at the figures, articulation, how they look with some army building components, and now it's the collector's conundrum. So here's the way I see it. Both these figures, I think, look good, but feel pretty subpar, to be honest. Here's the problem. We might not expect a new release of Arnim Zola and HYDRA Supreme. However, for what you get, I think these guys are overpriced. I know you're paying a late tax, you're paying secondary market prices, but I'll put some prices up for the pack there, and if I can find the figures individually, I'll put that up too. I think you can sometimes find the individual figures for a reasonable price, but you know, even 40 or something plus shipping for what you get. So it's hard, because I like these figures. I really like this Hydra army I'm trying to build, and I do think these guys 100% belong in it. But in order for me to recommend that you guys pick this up, you know, I think you have to be pretty hardcore into Hydra, or maybe you really like Arnim Zola or something. But the value for the price on the secondary market, I don't think is there right now. Maybe they'll release Arnim Zola separately, maybe HYDRA Supreme updated, but you know what? I just don't see it in the cards. I could be totally wrong though. They do come with some accessories. Arnim Zola comes with one controller and one alternate head. HYDRA Supreme comes with one shield. And you know, the green panel detailing on his legs is pretty good. But you know what, the gold plastic, it looks pretty good, like I said, but you know what? It almost feels like it might be starting to get a bit sticky or gummy, which can happen to toys that are either left in the box or the plastic's just not good quality. This gold plastic on HYDRA Supreme's a pretty good example of that kind of plastic. So I find, you know what, you let these toys air out. It's good to open them sometimes. And you know what, if it's not too late, it will go back to a pretty good level there. So in closing, this is gonna be a very specialized pack for a very particular collector. I think I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I know technically you do get an older Build-A-Figure and a HYDRA Supreme, but you know what, yeah, it's 6.5 for me. I wouldn't recommend going out to get it, hunting for it, unless you have an awesome price lockdown. I don't regret buying it because I got it for, you know what, a pretty good price shipped, I can't lie. And I'm going for HYDRA. Average run-of-the-mill collector, or you know, you're just looking for something cool to put on your shelf, I think that money may be better spent elsewhere. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this Marvel Legends review, and I hope to see you again soon. You guys are awesome. We're at 260 subscribers, absolutely killing it. All right, guys, remember, don't let anyone or anything ever stop you from collecting.